1 year in Thailand. Am I ready to go home yet? Let's grab a coffee and talk about it. All right, you little beanbags. So 1 year later, 1 year in Thailand after moving here from America, do I miss it? Do I want to go home? Are you gonna want to go home? Are you gonna change your mind after being here for a few months and say, you know what? Thailand kind of sucks, actually. I want to go back to America. Well, ideally, no. I mean, you're smart. Well, maybe. No, all jokes aside, you're smart enough to know that coming to a new country, obviously things are gonna be a lot different. You're gonna miss stuff from home. There's gonna be things here that you enjoy more, but weighing those things, are you gonna enjoy new stuff here more than you're gonna miss stuff from home? I'm gonna give you some insight about how I feel about it 1 year later, and then maybe you can take what I've learned and kind of roll it up, just kind of roll it up with your experiences, and then maybe you'll have a better idea of what to expect when you get here. So we're gonna keep everything pretty surface level. We're not gonna get into like politics or anything like that. Of course, America and Thailand are very different in that realm, and I'm not really the guy to talk about it anyway. I've never really been involved in any of that stuff in my life. As far as Americans go, I would be classified as kind of just a crappy American. I don't vote, I don't keep up with any of that, because honestly it just stresses me out, kind of makes me feel powerless, so it's not something that I'm really involved in. So we're not gonna talk about any of that stuff. We're just gonna talk about normal, day-to-day things that you're gonna experience every day. And honestly, if you come to Thailand as a foreigner, politics and stuff like that is something you're not really gonna be able to get involved in anyway. Now, of course, after being away from home for a year now, there's things that I miss, and there's gonna be things that you miss as well. You might see a lot of comments on YouTube of a certain generation that has been out of their home country for a long time. Well, I don't miss anything, blah, blah, blah. I don't really believe that. Of course, there's things that are gonna be at home that you're never really gonna be able to get in Thailand. A big one for me is food. Now, of course, we can get the same type of stuff. Like, of course, I say I miss cheeseburgers. That's not to say you can't get cheeseburgers in Thailand. Obviously you can, but I miss In-N-Out. Yes, I miss Mexican food. And everybody says, oh, well, there's a Mexican spot in Pattaya. I've tried all of them. It's not the same. I don't care what you say. It is not the same. If you're from America, especially like the Southwest, Arizona, Southern California, you know the deal when it comes to Mexican food. I miss the street taco stands. Of course, there's street food here, but little things like that are things that are gonna kind of stack up after a while. And sometimes it's just a comfortability thing. Comfortability. That's right? I don't know, it's too early. I'm not far enough into this coffee yet. But there's just gonna be little things like that that are gonna kind of make you miss home sometimes. And you're not gonna really realize a lot of the things that you just kind of take for granted until you get here, and then you're like, well, damn, I kind of miss that. But of course, there's other things that you're gonna get here that you can't get at home. But anybody who travels extensively or is living overseas and tells you, oh, well, I don't miss anybody, blah, blah, blah. That might be true. You might not have anybody in your life, which is a bummer in my opinion. But if you have good friends at home, you have a good family, of course you're gonna miss them, but it's an experience. And then of course you can always bounce back. You've always got the holidays and stuff like that. Luckily, America's not going anywhere. Well, in theory, I don't really know how that's gonna play out. Don't quote me on that, but it gives you a great excuse to drag your friends out, get them out here, and then you can go experience new stuff with them, which in my opinion is awesome. So with all of that, after 1 year, missing home a little bit, missing my friends every once in a while, there's only a couple of you, you know who you are, missing my family, obviously, missing my family's animals, missing the cats. How do I feel after all of it? Has it been worth it? Will it be worth it for you? Is it something that you're gonna regret and you wanna go home? Well, let me tell you.
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving!
It's safe to say that I'm not going anywhere. Now, of course, the horizons I have set for this channel don't end anywhere near Thailand. We're gonna go to many more places. I'm gonna take you with me. I'm gonna continue to teach you about new places. We're gonna go to new spots. I'm gonna break down how everything is there for you. So if that's somewhere you wanna go, you'll have the information and you'll know what to expect when you land. But for the time being, my total plan is Thailand is gonna be the base of operations. I love it here. I'm not going anywhere. The past few months, I've run into some obstacles, but that's just part of life. Bad things come in threes, and I actually just got a pretty bad eye infection a couple weeks ago, but they are feeling better today. That was the third thing, so now it is only up. So if you are planning on moving overseas, maybe it's not even Thailand, maybe you've got somewhere else on your radar. Of course, if it's the first time you're doing that, there's gonna be anxiety, there's gonna be things that you're worried about. I would be lying to you if I said that I wasn't worried. It's a strange mix of excitement and stress and all these things. How's it gonna work out? Am I gonna regret it? At the end of the day, I'm sure you know, taking risks is one of the best things you can do in life. Sometimes you just gotta jump and go for it. And then if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. It's not that big a deal. Obviously, you wanna set yourself up so you have something to fall back on. God forbid that you change your mind or things don't work out. Of course, set yourself up for success in the future, but taking some risk, jumping off the boat, just go ahead and go for it. I did, and there's been times where I've wondered, oh man, was this the right decision? But the days when you do feel great about it, you feel great about it. And even if it doesn't work out, at the end of the day, you tried, which is the best feeling in the world. Would you rather try and fail or not try and then end up, you know, 75 years old, still sitting at home, the same town or whatever, and be like, man, I could have just went for it and I didn't because I was intimidated. It's okay, everybody's intimidated. If they tell you they're not, they are lying and they're playing the tough guy card, which is not what we do here. It's 100% full transparency all the time. You're not the only one that's worried about it. I was too. But I say, just go for it. I do want to take a second to thank all the new viewers on the channel. The last 3 months have been crazy. We have been doubling up almost every single month, so I want to thank you for that. That you're the only reason I can continue to make these videos, and I'm glad that you seem to be enjoying them, and hopefully I can continue to provide you a service, answer any questions. As always, we like to treat this channel like a community, so if you do have any questions that I haven't answered or you can't find in any of my previous videos, go ahead and drop it down in the comments. A lot of people that are currently following this channel are people that have been in Thailand for a long time, or maybe expats that live in other places and have been doing this a lot longer than I have. So there's plenty of knowledge to be had. So if you do have any questions, feel free to just drop it down in the comment below. Keep it nice, or else I'm gonna have to put hands on you. But more than likely, we'll be able to get you taken care of. Like we always say, I hope you have a great day. We'll catch you in the next one.